Hello, everyone. Happy Wednesday?
I don't even know what day it is. I cannot help you.
I was not sure of myself at all right then. It's been one of those weeks, honestly. It's been kind of crazy. I hope you guys are having a great day. It's kind of gloomy here today. It's not very warm. It's 37 degrees, but the snow has melted, at least for me, which is great. Let me know how you guys are doing today. Becca has been coughing a lot, so if she has to excuse herself.
Only because I got a corn chip stuck in my lung.
She did. We tried this barbecue truck that's
disappointing
outside today.
It's disappointing.
And I had online it said it was $10 for what me and Becca wanted.
Yeah.
So I actually was gonna pay with cash. I got out my quarters, there's a whole thing. We get up there, he's like $13, and I'm like, I guess I'll just give you my card, even though I counted out all the change.
But here we are yelling at him, which we're loud anyway. Cannot hear the guy because they have the generator with the food trucks and all that stuff. Like, it was a whole thing. Then we're standing out there. What's the temperature right now? Like
37.
Yeah. Neither one of us have a coat on because we're both
it's not
idiots.
Sunny. It's gloomy.
Yeah. And then the nachos were crappy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I was like having to get up in this grill. I'm like, I'm gonna get COVID, but I can't hear you, dude. Anyway, that's how our day was going. I hope y'all have had a good day as well. I'm trying to see. Look at all these people here.
I know, lots of friends here. 46 already. That's great.
Hi, guys. Let me see. Am I crazy or did I see a potential Cricut Joy print and cut coming up? You're not crazy.
Not crazy.
You're very sane, actually. Becca's the one that's crazy for teaching you all how to do this. That video is going to come out on Friday. We've been saying Saturday.
We decided to move it.
But I think we're going to push it up to Friday. Yeah, so that's going to go out on Friday. It's going to be a great video. I was blown away. You're going to love it. You're going to absolutely love it. If you're brand new here, welcome to Oak and Lamb. My name is Rachel, and as you can see from my beautiful little intro here.
Yeah.
Is it here or is it here?
It's on your right side,
okay,
my friend.
Here.
Yes.
And it's right here.
No, more here.
Oh.
Yeah.
Is this good? Okay. And then the voice from beyond that you hear is Miss Becca, and she is another owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamb.
Hello.
And we're so excited to be here. We're going to make a shaker card today, a really easy one. And you guys know, if I'm up here making a card, then you can make this card. Becca texted me today, while she wasn't here, of course, because she probably thought I was going to say no. I don't know. She said, Rachel, how do you feel about doing a shaker card today? And I was like, sounds great to me. She probably wasn't expecting that. But it's really cute. Becca made this file, and it is of a Nintendo Switch. And we actually measured Becca's kid's Nintendo Switch and sized it. So it's true to size. True to size. Maybe not as...
It's not as tall, yeah.
But width-wise.
Apparently, I did not make it as to scale as I should have. It's still cute.
It's adorable.
Yeah.
And we're going to be filling it with glitter, which I cannot stop shaking at the moment. The only thing I have to say is I wish that we had more chunky glitter that didn't have fine glitter in it. This is the only one we have that's like chunky with not fine glitter, so we might use it.
No, Rach, what's something they could use instead of glitter?
Confetti would be cute. Yeah. You could actually cut out with paper, little paper hearts if you wanted to stick little paper hearts in here. Really anything you wanted to. If you wanted to not make it a shaker card, put your sentiment in here. That's
that would be cute too, yeah.
Whatever you guys want to do. If you want to use translucent glitter and then put your sentiment in there, then put your translucent glitter in there, honestly.
You know what also could be cute, and I just thought about this. You could, because we finagled this cut file, and you could finagle it as well. They could finagle it so that the screen part flipped up, and you could like write inside the screen. That would be really cute. Yeah.
That would be adorable. So there's a lot of different ways that you can do this. I'm going to be manipulating it in Design Space just a little bit today, but Becca has it as an SVG, so you guys can change and do whatever you want with it, which is amazing. Creative Art Spark Sequins would be adorable in this. Yes, that would be great. Cindy Smith, hello ladies. So glad I found you. Have always loved your videos. Thank you for being here, Cindy. And we're so glad you're here. You've picked a good, fun little card day to join. Yes, and speaking of join, I'll just talk about that for a second. If you guys don't know exactly what we do, basically, We're here to make sure that you guys are confident and comfortable crafting in so many different areas. Here on the YouTube channel, we teach from Cricut. So we have the Explorer 3 on the table. We have the Maker 3. We love to teach about Cricut. We also have a Glowforge that we teach about. We love to teach on sublimation, on woodworking, sewing, home decor, so many different things. We just want to empower crafters to make everyone feel super confident and like they can do whatever they want to do. And that's what we strive to do here at Oak and Lamb. We do have a membership if you guys would like to join. The very first link below. Becca's also popping the link in the comments here and there. So definitely check it out. Let us know if you have any questions about it at all. It is a fantastic price. Let me know if you have any questions, and we would love to answer those for you guys, for sure. What great idea to use the inside of the shaker card. Yes, we want you guys to be able to do whatever you want with this cut file. Becca has made this very simple so you can do whatever you want with it. Supplies are also very simple for today too. We have cardstock. We're using white, pink, black, and red, just really simple colors of cardstock. You probably should have these. Don't go out and buy some. If you have other colors, make them with other colors. This is just what we're using today. What's the matter?
I'm looking at your ATG gun and thinking you may end up having to change it. Can you? Uh-oh. It's really low, isn't it? Let me see. Let me
It's empty.
see. Is it really? This is so funny.
Oh, it's hilarious.
It's so funny. I'll come on and help if you can't, but I'm pretty sure you can do it yourself.
I can do this.
You've got this. Why don't you just give them some education right now?
Okay,
Yeah.
So for the next supply today, we have, I'm joking. This is a really, actually, we really love our ATG
We
gun.
do.
This is a really incredible form of dry adhesive. It's a Scotch Advanced Tape Glider ATG. That's where the name comes from. And ours is this really cute pink color. This will last us forever. We will never have to buy another one of these. The only thing you have to do that sucks about it is replace the darn tape, which I'm going to share with you how to do today.
She's so excited. They're all cheering you on. They're very excited for you to do this for them.
You all, if you've been here with us for a while, you've seen me do this. It is doable.
Can I make it a suggestion?
No, I want to, no.
Okay. Well, I was just is your phone over there? I was going to suggest that you take a photo of what it looks like there.
No, I don't need it.
Okay, fantastic. Amazing.
Becca's going to be like, loser. Yes, you do.
Can't wait for this. Can't wait for this
I
segment.
thought Becca was going to tell me how to do it. I really just want to be able to watch me just beg for Becca to come up here.
No, you've got it. You have it.
She knows I will. Anyways, I can do this. I'm a strong, independent woman. I'm going to change this ATG gun for you guys.
Yes.
Because this is the dry adhesive we're going to use to attach most of our card together. The other adhesive we're going to use is a Zig glue pen. And that's all we're going to use it for, is to attach the Xoxo onto our little heart. That's it. We can't use it with this big thing. It has a strip of adhesive. We just want a little bit of adhesive. You could also use your Lynn Lily with that precision tip if you wanted to, or other glues. I've seen people use all kinds of stuff. This is just what we're going to use today. We also have reverse tweezers because these are fantastic for little bitty pieces like that Xoxo. So we're going to be using those. I'm going to set those to the side. And then we have these, what are these called?
Transparency sheets. Well, it's like an art protector. It's like a sleeve.
Yes. But really, transparency sheets.
Yeah, I couldn't find just regular, so that's why I got those.
And Becca just rallied and got the coolest thing she could find. So this is what we're going to use. Anything clear and thin we're going to be using. We're going to just hand cut it as well. I'm going to share a little tip about how I did that. That's not a really amazing tip, so hopefully you guys can do it better than I could. But again, I'm like a beginner card maker too, so that's why it's amazing for me to be able to share cards that look hard, because they're totally not, or else I couldn't do them. So we love that. I really want to change this ATG gun now.
Do it.
So that I don't have to worry
with.
about it. Okay, let me get the replacement. And we just got this the other day, just in time too. So we have the replacement. Oh, I'm so nervous. I'm so nervous.
You've got this. Debbie said, you got this, or we'll have fun watching.
True. Okay. I don't.
She also said Rach is probably wishing for the Lynn Lily to be on the table right now.
Don't think I won't pop that thing out. Okay. So the first thing you have to do is take this piece off once you open it. Opening it is easy. You just have to press down this little plastic piece and you can open it right back up. You got to remove this piece, and it kind of tells you. You probably can't read it. It says open to twist this way. So you're just going to twist it to open it. And then this is all of the used up. I love that Becca saw that because I wouldn't have saw it, Becca. I wouldn't have noticed that this needed to be changed. So we have this. All of this is just trash for us. So now we're just going to pop this out. And this has like a little lip on it that secures the tape to it. You're just going to press in on that, and then you can pull that right out. So now it's empty. Oh, okay. So I'm going to take this. I'm going to pull this little tab to see which direction this is in for a second.
normally breaks.
Okay. Let me see. So this whole part is basically kind of for show. You're going to use it over here, but still. Okay, so now there are arrows, which does help. So the arrow here, it starts here. There's one arrow here, and then there's an arrow here, which is pointing the direction you want your tape to be. And this is double-sided adhesive as well. So I'm going to pop this down like this.
And see how the tape is coming off the bottom, like
Yes.
under instead of over.
Yes.
So it needs to go that way.
And again, these are super helpful.
Yes, yeah.
These are super, I don't know if they can see this, Becca, but there is a arrow right here. And then again, there's one that's kind of going in between here. So we're just going to like follow this with whatever it says. So now we're going to put this down here. Okay. And now you're going to wrap this up and around the tape. But since it's not very long, you see, I can get it here, but it's not very long. I need this longer. So you're going to press the trigger down a little bit after you get this wrapped in here. Now, this is not an exact science either.
No,
but
it's
there's
not.
like little, I don't know how you say it, like grooves to like wrap this around, but it's not like
Yeah, there's like
perfect.
no, yeah,
So
like
you just kind of
sometimes
wrap it in a little bit, and then you use the excess after you pull that trigger just to kind of adhere it down to itself.
Look
basically.
at you, Rachel. This is perfect. Look at you. It's like you're a professional crafter.
I don't know what I would do without Becca here.
You're doing it.
Okay, that's good and stuck down now.
Yeah.
And I think that's it. And I think it's done. So now this is all fresh, good to go. This is our extra. That's where the end of the tape is going to be at later. Now we're going to find where this thing went.
And then it pops into place.
And it just pops.
Did it snap in?
Yeah. What? Look at it.
Done.
Wow. Boy, I'm proud of myself.
You did a great job. You did a great job.
Thank you, Becca. Okay.
Yeah.
I do like it when this thing is on
Is
the very
the adhesive
edge of the
on the
tape.
bottom?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So have you found, I have found that sometimes when I pull that red part off, the adhesive goes on the wrong side of the tape.
Oh.
So, I mean, it's easy to fix that, but sometimes...
Yeah, it's on the bottom.
Yeah, okay. Perfect. Great. Amazing. You did
That's
phenomenal.
Oh, thank you, Becca.
Ariel says that was much less intimidating than you made it sound. Okay, so here's the funny part.
I have a tendency to do that.
Well, she has a little bit of PTSD because one time on a live, she had to do it and she did not...
Were you with me too?
Yeah, well, I think Court was there and it was like she was trying to tell you and you were trying and you were like, no, and it was a whole thing. Like there was too many instructions.
I get nervous.
Yeah, it was a thing and you did amazing. You've redeemed yourself. You can go on like...
Thank you.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, I'm honored.
You are a professional for sure.
I'm
Professional.
honored. Well, it really helped to know that Becca was right there if I needed her too.
Yeah.
Just like stuffing that pillow, guys. I don't know what I'd do without her for the little things. I love it. Will you come and do mine, Diane? Yeah, I'll love to. Let me know. I'll if y'all want to bring them, we'll just bring them. The me and Becca
To the camp trip, yeah.
Bring
No,
them.
we'll have a relay race. Who can change in the quickest?
We would waste so
It would be
much time.
terrible, but I would laugh until I peed on
That
myself.
would be
yeah.
so
Uh-huh.
much fun.
Yeah.
I'd like to see who could change it faster, me or Becca. Probably Becca, because
Yeah, because your hands
Also-
would get sweaty.
I was going to mention that too. Not only will my hands get sweaty, but if you time anything, if I know there's a time limit on it, I won't even buy like a game on my phone if I know that like it has a time limit on it. I can't do it. You might as well hang it up if there's a time limit. So I get, it doesn't work.
Jean
for
says,
me.
now we can always pull up this video and watch for future. So we may just like pull out this snippet and, well, actually we may just film a professional-ish one and have
I
it.
feel like mine.
I said you were a professional crafter. I don't know what else you want. Anyway, and have it as a member-only video for you all to reference really easily. Yeah.
Because honestly, we use this with 90% of our paper projects, honestly. And if we're not using this, we're using the hot glue gun. One or the other.
How many
It's
campers
great.
do we have now? Shauna, that's a great question. I need to do a post in the group to get everyone's, because I'm a type 1 and I love to have a map with like labeled where everyone has reserved. And I know that 9 of the cabins are reserved, and I only know, besides us, I only know of 4 campsites. So anyway, we're getting there. Yeah.
We don't care if
one person comes.
Or 200 people come. It doesn't. Yeah, we're just in this to meet whoever wants to come up and meet. It's about 2 hours away from us, so we're driving a bit to get there. But we're all so excited.
We are excited.
So excited.
Yes.
But okay. Thank you guys for watching that. Your all support and Becca here with me is the only way that I could have done that. I appreciate it. But again, not a lot of supplies today. We have our Cricut Explorer 3 and our Nikapa. We have a light grip mat today. She's a new one. So we're going to be using this for paper, perfect for paper, light grip mat. And again, this is Nikapa brand. We really love them. The Cricut mats are totally fine. They're just really expensive for replacements. So that's why we don't really buy those. Okay, so if you want to switch over in Design Space, if there's no other questions.
Can we get more info on camping?
Yes, okay. So does Becca have the blurb?
Oh, I forgot I had a blurb.
We have a blurb.
Oh, we forgot about it.
It's going to be right here, guys. It's right here.
Dun, dun, dun.
But we're going to be having a camp with the flock. It's not an event. It's just a little camp trip.
Yeah, it's not like a craft convention.
No, it is at Cumberland Mountain State Park here, and about 2 hours away. And it is from June 8th through the 12th. And there are cabins there. I don't know how many cabins are available.
There were 17. Now I think there are like 7-ish.
7-ish cabins left available for those dates. And then, of course, the campground. We have Becca put all this together. She decided all this. She was trying to find a really good week and time to do it. So we figured June would be fantastic. She figured that the 8th through the 12th would be good. It's a Wednesday through a Sunday, I think. You don't have to come for the whole time. You don't have to come at all. If you're close, you can drive up for one day. Whatever you want to do. Again, like Becca said, it's not going to be a craft. It's not like a craft convention.
It's come hang out with crafty friends that you've met in this amazing community and you just want to be friends with.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes, we're going to eat a lot.
And we may try to humiliate with you with some sort of game, organized game, but you don't have to participate. You don't have to participate.
No, you can sit by the fire the entire time and just roast you some weenies and marshmallows.
Google it, baby Charlie, who will be there.
Yes, you can. You can take my baby. You want.
I've already begged her to let him just come stay in my camper some night.
And I told her that he's more than welcome to, and she said I'll eat my words when I have him. So there's a little bit of a wager going on on if I will actually allow people to take my baby.
I can just imagine baby Charlie being in my camper and Rachel being up all night anyway, like nervous wreck, not that I would like harm her child, but nervous that like I'm not getting sleep because I'm taking care of him because that's the way Rachel is. I know.
Dang, she knows me well. Dang.
Anyway, it's going to be a good time.
Yeah. Oh, it's going to be so much fun. Yes, I'm going to be dragging my baby. He'll be 8 weeks old. So he won't be doing much, but that'll be super, super fun. We hope to meet everybody. Everybody bring your fur babies and your
husbands and your kids.
And your husbands.
Like it's a whole thing. They're absolutely more than welcome to come.
Yes.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful park.
It is. Absolutely.
And we'd love to see you there. We'd love to camp with you. We would. Rachel, you will be addicted to him. Oh, I guarantee it. I hope so.
Yeah, she will be. She will be.
Can't wait. Okay, so we'll switch on over to Design Space.
Okay.
This is the cutest little SVG that Becca's made ever. So this one down here is the one we're going to make today. It's already sized, everything like that, but we're going to start from scratch right up here. So there's a lot that's going to be done to this cut file. I say a lot, but it's not that much.
Yeah, not too much.
I want to bring it here, and you can see down here there are 1, 2, 3. There's only 4 layers to this. We're going to go ahead and delete one layer. So if you take this, I want to see if it's ungrouped. There are parts. We need that part. Where's this part at? Come here. I'm going to use my arrow keys here. Bring this down. And we don't need this. This is kind of like an accent that Becca made. I'm going to go ahead and align these back to the center. Yeah, that worked.
Yeah, I would probably just...
That looks fantastic.
Okay.
We don't need this. This would be good for if you want to make this all layered, or the PNG is good. It's good to have in the PNG. We don't need this. We're going to delete that today. Don't need him. And now we're going to do some slicing and dicing here. Now you can only slice 2 layers at a time if you don't already know that about Design Space. So we're going to slice and dice these layers up. I'm going to just remove this layer since I put it on wonky anyways. And we're going to slice this from this. So we have our black box that's like our quote screen. And that is, you can use it. You don't have to use it. For this particular project, we're not using it. Yes.
Do you need a weld before you do it? Are you going to bring in it for the back layer?
Oh yeah, I need my back layer. Yes, let me get him. Come up. Stay there. Thanks, Becca. Does that look decent?
Well, that's why I said maybe you should do the back one, because it needs to touch so it doesn't have holes in it. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, Vern? That's looking, I guess you could always.
I'm going to go with that.
Sure.
Let's see what happens.
That's good. Yeah.
So Becca made a good point that I forgot because I'm just going too fast. Thank goodness she's here again. I'm going to duplicate all of this, and I'm going to go ahead and weld one of these together. Now, we'll be able to size these together later, so that doesn't really matter. But we're going to go ahead and weld all this together. And this is just going to be our back panel of our card. And I'm going to change its color to white, stick it up there. Okay, now, oh, thank goodness Becca was here. Now, where was I? We're going to go ahead and slice out our screen here from our base. So we're going to take this, and you don't have to worry about the canvas. You can actually do all of this in the layers panel, which is handy when you have a lot of different layers. And you can only slice 2 layers at a time. So we're going to hold down our shift key when we have our screen selected, and then we're going to click this base. Now we have both of these selected. Now we're going to click slice. And it's going to take a bit of time. Now we're going to take this basic cut. We don't want that. We'll take this. We don't want that. And now we have our buttons, which those will fall to the back. That's kind of normal here. We're going to go to arrange, click send to front. And now we're going to slice this off. We're only going to be able to cut 2 layers of this, which is going to be really easy. So now I'm going to click slice again. And give it just a little moment. And now I can drag this down. This is what we want. We don't need that. We're going to delete that. And boom, look. So now we have that little fella and this guy here. Look how cute he is.
Super easy, right?
Super easy. And again, we deleted some layers. We sliced some layers, but this is going to be really cute. Made so many different ways for so many different things. I hope your all's wheels are turning. I'm not seeing the comments, so Becca will stop me.
Yeah, no. They're mostly talking about the trip, not letting the baby go.
Bet. Virtual handshakes. Virtual handshakes. Of course I worry about COVID and everything like that. So I do hope that's less of a factor by then.
Some friends saying you're crazy for taking an infant camping. However, I've done it and I highly recommend it.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my thing too. I want to drag him everywhere. If that makes sense. I don't want that to sound
in a good way. Yeah.
In a good way.
Yeah.
I want to take him to the restaurants. I want to take him camping. I want to take him to basketball games. I want to take him everywhere. I want him to, much like when you get a puppy and they say
socialize
to
the child.
Puppy.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Not saying they're the same, but I have had a puppy, so it's the only thing I can compare it to. I want to socialize the baby. I have seen children that act up in restaurants because I've never been to restaurants and act up here. And again, I'm not blaming one person or the other. It's nothing like that. I just feel like that would help me and my baby if I took him wherever I could. Camping at 8 weeks old, that I will be making memories I will never forget. You guys get to meet him. And I'm excited for that. My mom's going to go. That's going to be super fun.
They're recommending a baby carrier, like a wearable baby carrier, which I love this idea.
One of you already bought it for me.
Oh, yes.
It's here somewhere.
That's true.
I don't know that, though.
Well, you've seen your registry.
I mean, I shouldn't know that.
Yeah. There's tons of presents here in bags.
I do get emails on what's been purchased, so I know that it is here. But yes, I picked out a baby carrier for myself or James or Becca or my mom or anybody to wear the baby. So that's going to be super fun. But
Mom says Rachel will be next door and we can't sleep anyway. Meaning she can take care of the baby.
Sure.
Julie loves midnight feedings, like begs people to let them come to her house and take over so they can sleep.
Julie
Like
would do that.
all of us are on board and really excited.
I'm so
Yes.
excited too.
Yes.
And again, it makes it a lot easier when you know you have a village of people that are pretty much begging for your infant. So take him. But sorry about that, a little detour. If you switch to me, we can't go back to Design Space unless there's other questions.
No, I switched to you. They want to see you instead of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you don't want to see this for that long while we're talking about a scrumptious little baby. Okay, so that's pretty much all we have to do with the Nintendo Switch. Next, we're going to just create a couple little bitty elements. Now, I'm going to go to Shapes here and just grab a heart. Because Becca hasn't made a cut file heart because she's really slacking.
Oh, I have plenty of cut files that are hearts. Thank you. I just released them on Monday.
Ooh, I was really joking. Oh, gosh. She's taking that pretty personally. Kidding.
I just wanted you to know.
We have plenty of hearts, thank you very much. I don't doubt that a bit. And I'm just going to duplicate this text here because I just grabbed a font and wrote XOXO. Super cute. The heart I'm going to make red. Then this I'm going to make a cute little pink color. This I'm going to bring in and size it down. Doop-a-doop. There we go. Going to size this XOXO down. Use whatever font. You don't have to put XOXO. Put whatever you want on there. I'm just really visualizing this thing. Boom. And look how cute.
And
so
done.
That's pretty much it.
And done.
And then we're just going to size it, which is so easy to size everything. You just select all of it in Design Space. You can see it all is selected on your layers panel. And then the width of the actual one is 8 1/4, right, Becca?
Yes,
think it's
Rachel,
8 1/4.
Miss Peggy Lowry would like you to know she's here with us.
Peggy.
Yes,
Hello,
welcome. We're so
Peggy.
excited. I also want to take this moment to welcome our newest member, Nancy, to the flock. She just joined. Welcome to the flock, Nancy. We're so excited you're here with us.
Yes. And oh, sorry. Now you're seeing me looking at comments. My bad. I thought I was missing something. Anyways, that's it. It's done. All you have to do is click Make It now. We're good. Good to go. All of our little layers here will be cut out super easily. Make sure you have your proper machine selected. I'm going to plug ours in.
Amazing.
On the mat. We're using the mat today. Always the mat today. We're going to be using the craft board setting with more pressure for this fella because we're going to be cutting him out of some really heavy cardstock. And then the rest, let me go ahead and click continue for you guys.
I guess I could go back to Design Space.
Oh,
It's fine.
It's fine.
They would rather
They don't
stay.
care.
Yeah.
They don't care. We're going to click, I'll get craft board for this one. And then the rest of them, we're just going to click heavy cardstock. So I'm going to go ahead and click craft board, give that more pressure. Yeah, okay. That's about all you guys need to see in Design Space. Now we're going to get our mat. And for those of you that don't know, Peggy that said to tell me hi, I've met her. I got to meet Miss Peggy years and years ago. Miss Peggy, how are you doing? How are you doing, my dear? So excited. She was like the first member that I actually got to meet. So I will never forget Peggy, ever. She's a gem. So now we have this on here. You can use your brayer if you want to, but again, this is a pretty new light grit mat, so I'm not even going to use it. You can see I'm reusing my paper. And you can see here, this was the craft board setting with more pressure earlier today. It's just such a heavy piece of cardstock. So I'm just going to load this in and cut it out. I'm going to go and make sure I can see all you guys' comments.
Shauna said to make sure that you knew that she called dibs on holding baby Charlie first.
Oh, Shauna.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Shauna.
Write that down. Write that down.
Okay. Gotcha.
There was another comment I was going to bring up, and it's totally left me. Hold on. Let me go back.
That's okay. There's a lot of people here. Hi, everyone.
Oh, can we please have a craft convention? I love this. We have talked about this, and it's something that we definitely want to do. We kind of want to do a crafting cruise, to be honest. I don't know when we'll do it. I don't know what it will look like. I have no idea. But yes, we do want to do something like that. Apparently, Anna wants to have a birthday party. I'm not sure for me and her. I don't know if she wants these for her birthday invite. I missed those comments. Anna, I thought you wanted like a unicorn rainbow sparkly birthday, but
this cut horribly.
what setting did you use?
craft board heavy pressure.
That's very interesting.
But it looks fine from the front, so we're gonna go with it.
Yeah, just go with it.
It's fine. Now look, we really used that up well, so I'm gonna throw that away. I'm gonna refer to design space. You don't have to. I just need to know what my next color is.
Yep.
And it's telling me my next color is pink, so I'm gonna use my pink. I'm gonna make sure I click it on heavy cardstock, and I'm gonna click that little toggle, remember this setting. Otherwise, it's gonna have you select your material every time, and who's got time for that?
Yeah, no one.
Not me.
Where can we get this SVG, Rachel?
I got it from Becca, who made it for Oak and Lamb.
Yeah, I made it this morning.
This morning, yes.
This morning. It will be in the Dropbox file on Monday when I do that release.
And that's only one of the amazing things about Oak and Lamb is that Becca has been killing herself, giving you guys cut file releases every single week. Don't get used to that. Get used to amazing cut files for sure, but she has been releasing them every single week, and that is a lot for her to do, trying to grow our library. But we have some fantastic cut files in the membership, and you get them all in the membership if you want to purchase that.
With free commercial use license.
With free commercial use license.
So someone asked the other day, and I didn't even know, I had to look it up. I've done a release every single week for the last 8 weeks, and we have over 130 in our library already. So that's really fun, adding to it every single week as of right now. And I'm really excited. I posted in the private Facebook group yesterday what are files that you all would like to see. So we'll start to see some member requested files coming up. That will be really fun.
Yes.
Yes.
The details, which is Miss Lisa. I remember your name,
Yes.
Lisa. She said, what is the nursery theme? And then I love this.
No, Tina.
Tina, what did I say?
Lisa.
Lisa.
Yeah.
Huh. Tina.
4-letter word.
4-letter word. I guess I was close. Can I get a B+ for that?
Yeah.
Tina. Shirley said, I'm sure it's bees. Rachel loves bees. She is correct.
She is.
I do love bees. Honey pots and bees. There's a lot of mustard yellow in there, and the walls are gray. And I got a gray and kind of creamy white rug in there. It's a very, very small space, too.
It's perfect for a nursery.
It is perfect for a nursery. Very small, though. But yes. Okay, now this piece came right here. Keep this, because we're going to do a little measuring with it that's going to make all of you cringe at home, because I don't do math. So just to hold on to this sucker. And then I'm going to just peel all these off of our mat before we move on. I don't do math. I don't. I refuse to do math. I'm trying not to mess this mat up.
Rachel, I don't know how you pick those off with your fingers.
I don't have
Nails, that's true. Well,
nails.
That's true.
And then, of course, if your polish is on there, which me and Becca love to get, like the, what's it called? What is it called?
Dip.
Dip.
Yeah.
We love to get the dip. And it's kind of thick. You can't really.
Yeah, no, I always have to use like a scraper tool to
can't do
get that stuff off.
Yeah, you can't do much. So that's that layer. We have this back layer. Are you on the overhead?
Mm-hmm.
Perfect. So that's how that's going to look. Really cute. I'm going to reference design space. But while you're on this camera, while we're still cutting, I guess I can throw this on there and let it cut. I'm going to cut out our little heart. And if I was really smart, I would have just like kept this on the top and then just scooted it over so that I was only using like this and then this spot. But yeah, I didn't do that. Save your material better than me though. So we're going to cut out a piece. I already have it cut out, so I don't have to cut it out technically, but I can tell you how I did it. So I had these. This is what I got, because I don't really want to waste another one if I don't have to. We have these transparent bags, okay? So I popped this in the corner of my bag, but gave it a little overhang. Like this much overhang.
I like it.
Just eyeball it.
I like it.
Took my scissors, cut it, you know. It's really cringy, I know. And then there's a seam here and a seam here, so I just cut those seams off. And then now you can't even come close to seeing that. Little transparency sheets that should, if you sized it right, come just over this, which is going to fit perfectly right here. Or you could just measure and cut it out.
I like your way of thinking though, Rach. You're not the only one who hates math here. I mean,
I can't stand math.
Yeah.
So look, this will do.
Perfect.
This will do. So that's why I saved that little fella there. So that was what we did with those transparent sheets. Now we have our little heart. Super cute. And then the last thing that we have to cut out is the Xoxo. So I'm going to grab that.
Oh, you did it out of cardstock too. Okay.
What did?
I wasn't paying attention. I thought you did it out of vinyl.
Oh, that would have been cool.
No, cardstock's totally fine.
That would have been neat. Well, look, guys, there's you another option that you could do too. And then I'm going to reference Design Space as well to make sure I know which is the front of this, because sometimes it gets confusing. It's this. This is the front of it. So that's something
Smart,
good that you
right?
wanna know.
Smart. I don't know that I would have looked.
Well, I don't know. It's like I'm OCD in some ways, but then other ways I just rough cut a piece of transparency. So you never know with me. So that's the last thing we're cutting out, and then we can assemble this together. While that's cutting, we can go ahead and do this part. I'm going to take this, I'm going to get our ATG gun. Where's it at? Oh, there it is. That we just refilled with Becca's Moral Support. And I'm going to add ATG all around the edge of this. We'll eventually add it to the edge of the rest of it. But for right now, we're just focusing on this edge. Get it as close, and it's not going down. Get it as close, there we go, to the edge as you can. Boop, just like this.
What was that?
Nothing, Becca. You want me to do it again?
I don't think it will work properly if you don't.
I don't think it will either. And if you have a little bit that kind of coming up, just kind of fold it down with your sweaty fingers. That'll work.
It only works if your hands are sweaty.
It only works if you're if you have clammy hands. It doesn't work if you don't have clammy hands. Oh, I can tell this stuff's stronger.
So much better, right?
So much better. Almost done.
Oh no, Linda, I love math. I'm actually pretty good at math.
Math makes me want to vomit.
Yeah. And it's very interesting because my son is not math oriented at all. And it didn't occur to me that some people literally just like can't comprehend numbers and
Yes.
I just thought it was something
Lazy.
I don't know. I don't know if I was just naive and thought that everyone knew that two objects sitting on a table was like represented the number two, and
Yeah.
he is just not that way
Yeah.
at all, and that's fine.
Yeah,
But
no.
it took me a long time to understand that some people and that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah. Most people are so like think that it's lazy, like that you look at it and you don't have the energy or the want, the desire to just figure it out.
Yeah. Mom says she started Baby Charlie's gift today.
No. No.
Yeah, I've seen
Jan.
it's going to be really cute.
No. I'm so excited. I'm not going to lie. I've gotten to know Jan over the past couple months. I'm really jealous over people who've got to reap the benefits of Jan's crafting abilities.
Oh,
So
Charlie
I
will.
really
Charlie
hope
will.
that Charlie gets to.
Yep.
Also, Doug, Jan's husband, Becca's dad, bought Charlie a little bitty measuring tape, and I just can't even deal with it. It has just, I just stare at it sometimes, and I'm like, look at this little measuring tape that he bought Charlie. He came in here and he gave it to me, and he said, every little boy should have one, and I'm like, I'm gonna cry. It was so sweet. So now I got a piece of something for Charlie from Doug and from Jan, and I'm really excited. Okay, we're gonna put our transparency on here. I'm gonna lay it on here. Again, this is not beautifully cut, but it's not gonna matter.
Yeah, you
Lay
won't see
down,
it.
Flatten it out. Got a little bubble in there. That's fine. Peel it up. Lay it down. You can't see much of this, honestly. I get that. I do apologize.
Oh, while she's doing that, for those of you who have been following the Mutton story, Mutton met his demise because he would not cooperate for over 2 months with our humane catch and release.
He had every chance.
Yeah, he had every chance.
A really easy life. He did.
Yeah.
And he chose not to.
So I'm hopeful that we can now bring food back into the studio so that I'm not having to tote it back and forth every day.
I get hungry in here.
Same.
Feeling snackish. Okay. So now we're going to add more ATG all around right where we did, like all around the edge. This is where, if I was a professional card maker, I would put, what's it called? Like mounting tape. I would use like foam mounting tape right here and really make sure that I had a little bit of lift, but you don't have to do that. It's just going to give your shaker card a little bit more dimension, a little bit more room for that glitter to shake around in there, if that makes sense. But that's okay if you don't have that. We don't here.
Rachel, are we related or just friends?
I wish we were related. We basically, I don't know. I feel like we could blend into each other's families pretty seamlessly.
I think so too.
But we are just extremely good friends.
We do feel like family though.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel that way.
Yeah.
Anna and I are sisters.
Twins.
We're twins.
In fact.
We are twins.
Ask Becca who she likes better. No, I'm kidding.
Don't ask me that.
We won't do that to Anna today.
Don't ask me that.
To Anna.
It was not the moon pie. It was the oatmeal cream pie. Wayne lured it in, mutton in with oatmeal cream pie. Then they wanted to know how you were doing if you were chill. Rachel elected not to look at the trap.
I came in.
Yeah.
And I didn't look at the trap.
In all fairness, we placed them and then we came back like 5:30, 5:45 yesterday, hoping that we could deal with it.
You did,
before,
Becca?
yeah, and
I
he
didn't know that.
hadn't taken the bait yet.
Well, he sure did take it sometime last night.
Yeah. So Anna came in and dealt with it.
Well, we didn't know if there was anything to deal with because
Yeah.
I refused to look at them. I don't know if that was. It's probably stupid and juvenile. I don't really care.
No,
So
some people just can't, and that's fine.
Anna came and she checked one and she goes, no. Then she went over there and she goes, ooh. And I thought, oh no. And I refused to look at it. But anyways, okay. There's a decision to be made here.
What's the decision?
We could take our Zig glue pen and put our XOXO on our heart, which I think is what I'm going to do because it's my least favorite part of this whole thing.
Yeah?
So I'll do that first. I've also added HEG. I forgot to mention while we were talking. I've added HEG like around the edges of this too.
All the way. You didn't leave any spaces, right?
Oh, all the way around the frame.
Yeah.
Yes. Like
Yeah.
where the screen was. You want it to be a good layer. But now over here on the edges, I just did random little spots because it really doesn't matter that much. You want a good seal where that glitter is going to be on this pocket here. But then around here, I just did a little bit.
Right. Okay.
Okay. So now I'm going to take this. And I did this thing, guys, where I have, look how sweaty my hand is, by the way.
Hey,
look.
Was that the mark on the other one when I took that picture? The
What
heart.
mark?
There was a heart. There was a mark on the heart. Is it still there? Was it just wet?
What is it?
What's that?
This on here?
Yeah.
What are you trying to say?
Well, I was wondering.
I was wondering. Gosh. Honestly, it's like making fun of a disability. It's not. It's you. I try so hard.
Quite the same.
I try so hard every day.
It's not quite the same.
I don't think so either. Is it though? I mean, it's pretty debilitating.
You know what?
sometimes.
I shouldn't say this. I'm never going to say anything else. But you're sweaty
I'm
swamp pants again.
I'm joking. It's hilarious to talk about my sweaty
Let me
hands.
say
No,
swamp
it's
pants
not
a couple more
disability.
times, and then after today, I won't say it again.
You can say it as much as you want. I'm coming over here out of frame to put my glue on there. I'll do one in frame. I just didn't want to get it on our pretty little table.
So, Rach, talk about the tweezers for anyone who may not know. Talk about the tweezers you're using.
I'm going to put this on first.
Okay.
Hang on.
Okay.
2 seconds. Okay. These are reverse tweezers. And what I like about them is it's literally just the reverse of what normal tweezers are. So you would apply the pressure with tweezers to hold things down. And this is the opposite. You let go of it for it to hold things. So if I take this little X here and then I pick it up, I don't have to hold pressure on it. It's going to hold that for me. We really love to use reverse tweezers here for little things like this. I like them much more than other tweezers because it's like one less thing you have to worry about.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why I like reverse tweezers. We use them for things like this all the time. What I was going to say before I was so rudely interrupted about my sweaty hands was that I would go on here and then place all of these down before I glued them, but I literally couldn't. My hands wouldn't allow me to because it's bad. So they wouldn't stay in place anyway. So so just do that if you want to, but you don't have to if you have sweaty hands.
Angie Barnes says, wow, can't believe I didn't find you guys until this weekend. Congrats. So glad you're back to doing your thing and so much more. We're so glad you're here as well.
Thanks for being here. That's so sweet. And this is not an exact science, as you can tell. If you don't like where it is, you can kind of maneuver it a little bit. It dries quickly, but not that quickly. And I like this marker better than the Zig pen, I guess is what it's called.
Oh, yeah, with the metal. I think we have them both.
Yes,
Yeah.
let me grab that and show
Yeah.
them.
A question about the tweezers. I just hold mine the opposite way that Rachel does. Either way is totally fine.
What?
Somebody asked how I held them.
Oh.
You hold them that way. I just hold them. Yeah.
And now I want to see how Becca holds them.
The other way.
I didn't notice.
Just the other way. You do it with the point pointing out, and I do it with the point pointing in.
Do you do it like this?
Yeah.
This feels so wrong to me.
Right? And the other way feels so wrong to me.
What?
Isn't it weird?
That's so interesting. Okay, but here's the difference here. This one's like an actual pen tip, and you can barely get anything out of it. I like this marker tip. Also, it dries clear anyways. That's not the right. What?
Sonia is a traitor.
What did Sonia say?
She said, all right, Becca, stop it. You were my favorite, but now that me and Rachel both have sweaty palms in common, she may be my new favorite. Well, what do you want? You want me to like develop sweaty palms, Sonia? What would you like me to do?
Listen, Becca, she probably just feels sorry for me, okay? Just let me have it. It's okay. She just feels pity for me in my sweaty hands.
Does anyone know what is the print and cut size in Design Space? Do you mean the restrictions? If so, it is 6.75 by 9.25.
Yep. Okay, so that's on there. We have this. Oh, guys, now we have to pick our glitter. That's stressful. Okay, so the glitter that I put in this one, it doesn't look like a lot. The only chunky one we have is this, which is what I put in here with some red, or I think it's dark pink I put in there. And it has chunky glitter, but also fine glitter. The only one we have that's all chunky is this one. How bad would this look, Becca?
Do it. It's hot pink. It's fine. Yeah.
Okay. You don't have to tell me twice. I'm just popping off the lid. Oh, someone's already used it. Oh, Becca probably did for a photo.
Fally used it, remember, in her video.
Oh, yes.
Because I think it's called Unicorn Snot. I think
It
that's
is.
the name of it, yeah.
Drunk unicorn.
Drunk Unicorn,
Yeah,
yes.
get it right, Becca.
Yeah.
Get it right.
How dare me.
There's some weird.
Because Fallon said, what's drunk mean? Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
She said, what's drunk
Yeah.
mean?
Helena is also just finding us. She found us this weekend, so she's with us today live. So welcome. We're also glad you found us.
Yes. And Jenny asked a good question. Jenny, I did mention this when I was adding my ATG, but if you just got here, number one, welcome. Number two, I'm happy to answer it again. Yes, if you guys have in your craft space some foam mounting tape, you can add some foam adhesive here to be a little bit of a riser in between your pieces to add your chunky glitter. However, this is pretty thin, so it'll move pretty well. So really, we haven't had a bit of an issue with our glitter being able to move around in this pocket. But yeah, you can add that if you want to. So I don't know how Becca would have done this. All I did was dump this in the middle here.
That's exactly what I would have done.
And then place it down. Because I was like, I could put it here and then push that down, but that's more difficult. So I'm just going to add a bit here in the middle. That's good. Now I'm going to add this down. Line it up. Take your time doing so.
Rich, apparently there is something coming for Print and Cut this year.
Ooh.
There was an announcement made.
Huh? I hope
Hold
a bigger Print and Cut
God,
size.
Me too, but I don't keep up with that, to be 1,000% honest. I probably should do a whole lot better. Nikki says, Ashish says they're bringing out something good with Print and Cut this year, but that's all that was said.
Oh.
And then Aaliyah says that he's a liar.
That Ashish is a liar?
That's what she said.
Okay. Well, we're getting some mixed signals here. Well, this looks really cute. Look how fun.
The cat says, I'm so happy O&L is showing up and people are finding you. Us too. We're so excited.
Too.
Every day. We love it. We love it, love it, love it.
So I'm going to add a little strip of ATG to this. Just a little one. Just like that. And then I'm going to add it to the corner here. Boop. Wow. Oh no, it's almost been an hour. Okay. I underestimate my talking skills.
Well, we did have to do the ATG gun. And, although you were really quick at it.
Thank you, Becca.
Yeah.
That's the boost I needed.
I think
today.
I like the one with the big chunks better.
I think I do too.
It's so cute.
Well, as soon as I made this one, I was like, ooh, that fine glitter kind of just makes it look everywhere. But I like that you can see in it. In hindsight, it would have been really fun if I could make the heart that neon yellow.
Oh, yeah.
Or that blue.
Yeah.
That'd be cute.
Because just
see, you can also print and cut it. Print and cut it that color if you wanted to. So you could go in there in Design Space and like pick a funky color. If you don't have that color in your craft space, and cut it out.
Say Arsenal.
You know, I really thought about saying it twice now in this one video. No, but I was filming a video which you guys are going to see soon. And I said Arsenal I prefer, me and Becca are different in this way, mostly just because of my anxiety. I prefer to produce my videos alone. Becca, I don't know if she prefers it, honestly.
I don't care.
I'm usually here with Becca, and I love to produce videos. And what she does always fascinates me. So I'm just like, like the one that you guys are going to see on Friday about print and cut with the joy. It just fascinates me. I love being here and producing and being in the know. And as an editor, it makes it easier to edit videos if I'm there when they're all filmed anyways. But anyways, I was filming alone, so I didn't have anyone to tell me, hey, Rachel, you're saying one particular word a lot, because that's something as a producer that you can help with. No one told me because I was here alone. So I said arsenal, in your craft arsenal, like 8 times. And I was cutting it out. I had said it so often. And I came to work and I said, Becca, if I wasn't pregnant and I just like took a shot every time I said arsenal, I would be hammered. I said it so much. So if you watch that video and you hear me say it,
I can think of far more annoying words that could be filler. So you can choose. You can have arsenal. It's fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
It was just in that one video. Now I'm scarred.
You'll never say it again.
No, you guys also scarred me. I can blame homeschooling, but really I can't. I used to say access and excess.
Yeah.
I would switch them. You guys, I'm not going to say you guys. This was years ago when I first started filming videos, and you guys ripped me to shreds every time I would say access and excess. I would switch those two up. So that's one thing that I never have forgotten ever. So now I'm never going to forget arsenal and how I should use it sparingly.
My filler word is and I don't think I'm as bad as I used to be, but when I first started, I got absolutely blasted. There was a comment that said something like, I couldn't even concentrate because of how many times you said, so I had to quit watching or something. I was like, whoa.
One thing I used to get verbally in trouble for was how often I said guys. I can't.
Yes.
I can't.
We're both guilty of that.
It's like a little, but I know that I was the worst out of everybody there. I know I was the worst. And it's like I can't help it. And I'm not saying it because I'm focusing it on men. I say guys like everybody.
General, yeah.
And I'm so comfortable talking, I just say guys, and I mean everyone. But man, I used to get slammed for it, and it's like in your vocabulary, it's really hard to unlearn. So I still say it. I try and say everyone or everybody or things like that, but I still say guys a lot, and I'm sorry.
I don't think anyone here cares.
I don't think any of you do care, no.
Oh man,
What is it?
Oh gosh, I do this all the time. I don't know how to. I went to paste our join link in the comments, and of course you have a 200 character limit, but I pasted something from Illustrator instead, so now I have like 121,000 characters in here, and I can't select all of it at once, so I'm having to like drag and this whole thing.
And you're just trying to do your job.
I won't be able to comment until the end of the live.
Pretty much. And Kat, I know people are harsh sometimes, but that's kind of the coin that you flip when you get on the internet, honestly. Me and Becca have really thick skin too about comments, which is really, really good. We take them in stride, and usually we try to find humor in most of the mean ones. And again, that's all I have to say. Here at Oak and Lamb, I don't know if we've replied to 2 comments that were not 100% positive. And I'm not saying they're rude. They were just maybe not 100% positive. And that's it. Like, we don't see any of that here, honestly.
Honestly, we really don't. We really don't.
I think I replied to 1, and it's like they sandwiched some compliments into it. So I'm like, this is actually not
it's not terrible. It's not terrible.
We're fine with constructive criticism.
We're also not naive to think that this will always be the case, because the more viewers we get, the more subscribers we get, the more haters we're going to get. But we do have thick enough skin to be like, they hate life.
Yes. We're like, they're having a problem with them, not us.
Yeah. Clearly not us.
No, and we always do our best to try and grow and change and learn and develop our crafting skills and be more professional about things like that. But sometimes you just gotta laugh some things off. Really, you do. Oh, I would curl up in a ball with mean people. Kat, you get used to it.
You just don't. Yeah. I mean, honestly,
it.
It's like, these people don't know me. Why? even if they did know me and they said those things to me, like at what headspace are they in to feel like they can say those things to me in that way?
That's true, yes.
So I'm like, you know what?
Yeah.
Maybe they just needed a vent. Let them vent.
That's my thing too. Is
Yeah.
when I read them, especially when they're longer, I'm like, it took them more time to type this out and send it then I'm going to allow it to hurt my feelings because I can't dwell on it. They shouldn't dwell on it. I'm not going to reply back and just get in some kind of hate comment war. It's not worth it. If they needed to say that and they press send, then that means
we're
they're
like,
justified.
okay, great. Have a great day.
So we're like, thanks, friend. We hope you have a great day. Sorry you feel that way, you know. But we're just trying to have a good, uplifting, positive community, and you all have done that. We have not had to tell you to do that. Our flock is the most genuine, sweet, understanding, crafty, and uplifting people ever. Honestly, you guys have hearts of gold, and we are so blessed with each and every one of you. We just love our flock so much. You guys are truly family, for sure.
My public speaking class helped me overcome filler words. I should probably do those exercises again. Yeah, I took a speech class in college and immediately was told what my filler word was. However, it hasn't really helped me not use it much.
No, it just makes you aware of it there at the time.
Because if you can't think of what to say or can't think of the word that you're trying to remember, and it's a one-sided conversation up there most of the time, which is awkward anyway. Like try to fill up an hour to an hour and a half just talking completely by yourself. You're going to have filler words or really awkward silences. So you just have to choose which one you want. Yes.
Oh, my mom is here.
Hello.
Hi. She said, love you, GB.
What's GB mean? What's GB mean?
They know this, Becca.
I know, but what if they don't?
Mom calls me GB for Googly Bear. She's always called me Googly Bear. It's from Monsters, Inc.
It's better than NWJ.
Becca's horrible to me. She's horrible to me.
Yes, and once again, because being told that you have no waist is a terrible hit.
Growing up, it sure was.
I think you're never going to let me see your mom again, ever.
You and my mom would get along too well. That's my fear.
That's what I'm saying.
That's my fear, honestly. I FaceTimed.
Becky, come stay with me at the camp trip.
Becca, Mom will. Mom will. She'll come stay with Becca. She would love to. I FaceTimed Becca for work last week while she was in quarantine with her kiddos. And I saw an extremely familiar sight on the other end of that FaceTime call. And it was Becca with her hair up in a robe with her chihuahua tucked into it. And if you guys knew how many years I saw the exact same picture at home, my mom always would have her morning hair a mess, her glasses on.
Yeah, I had glasses on too.
And her sweet chihuahua snuggled up in a robe. If I've seen it once, I've seen it 1,000 times. And I was like,
Here I am on a Zoom call with all of us.
They would get along too well, my mom and Becca.
FYI, I do bring a robe camping, so you just get prepared. If I'm taking my dog to the bathroom in the morning, you're going to see me in a robe. I mean, we're all going to really get to know each other really, really well. And I don't care. I'm fine with it. I'll do a live in my robe. I don't care.
Mom would. Mom has no shame.
Yeah, I mean,
I bought her a robe for Christmas. I thought it was kind of ugly, and she loves it. So remember?
Yeah, I loved it.
I showed Becca in the picture. I thought it was nicer, but Mom loves the robe, so that's good.
You're not taking care of Charlie. I'm taking care of Charlie. We'll fight over that. I'm joking. Grandmothers always win.
Well, Mom, we grew up camping, so Mom, and her least favorite part is like setting up the camper. And we actually are either going to be able to borrow or rent a camper and have it delivered. So the hard part will be done. So Mom just gets to go and enjoy her time, which she loves to do. Mom can sit by the fire forever. She's a very good fire starter as well. If you're going on a camp trip and you have problems. Mom is got the fire touch. She's really good at starting fires. For sure.
What site are you guys? We are in. You know what? I don't know. Hold on. Let me pull up my map.
Area 3.
2. Is it 3? I thought it was 2.
Area 3. My campsite's 93.
How do you know that?
I've had to look at the email quite a bit the past 2 days.
Well, mine's right next to Rachel's. Well, right across the street.
What?
Well,
Nuh-uh.
street is very...
I'm right next to you. I'm butt
Oh yeah,
up
Anna and
against you.
No, I'm right next to.
I'm gonna cry.
We're in the same. No, we are. Like I could spit on your camper from mine.
Breathe at night.
You will be able to. You can hear me yelling at Wayne and all kinds of
I can hear
stuff.
Wayne snoring. I better be able to.
God, everyone will be able to hear it.
It's gonna be really fun though.
I am in. Yeah, you're in 93. I'm in 90. Anna's 92. Mom and Dad are 91. Donnie and Julie are 63. And then I know the Yeskis and the Welches and one other family are over in Area 1. So we're in Area 2, Rachel. We're in Area 2. You can fight me, but I'm looking at the map right now.
She's looking at it. She's like, you can fight me. Well, fine.
Yeah. Anyway, Area 2.
I really want to check my email because I'm pretty darn sure.
Does it classify it as Area 3 in your email? That's interesting.
Let's see. Oh, my mama texted me.
What did she say?
She said Charlie's poking out today. She's watching me.
He is, isn't he? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Shauna's not letting NWJ go. NWJ stands for No Waist Juanita because Rachel was just so flipping skinny that her pants would not stay up. And so they kept falling down. And I'll spare you the rest of the story. We'll tell you at the camp trip. Around the campfire. We'll let Becky do it. We'll let Becky do it.
To scare you all before bed.
Yes.
We'll talk about No Waist Juanita. Area 3, Becca. Area 3, campsite 93.
Why does it say Area 3? If you look, you're totally right. But if you look.
You're right too, because you saw it on the map.
If you look, you click Area 2 and that's what comes up. That's so interesting.
We're both right, is really what we're saying.
That's the best of both worlds.
Usually, we just talked about this, usually I never second guess what Becca says, but I've had to look at that stupid email so many times. I'm like, I swear it says
I told her it was not wise to not second guess what I'm saying.
I second guess it all the time. I think Becca knows all, so I just ask her stupid questions all the time, and she's like, I don't know. And I'm like, oh, you don't? What?
I'll Google it. She's like, I can Google it.
I ask Becca crap all the time. And then I sit there and I'm like, my laptop's just as close as hers. Why do I bother her with this? And she's like, I don't know. I'll look it up. And then I'm like, Becca, I want you to know, take this as a compliment. I ask you all this stupid stuff all the time because I think you already know it. Because she's very, very smart. Really, I should probably just keep my mouth shut more and do some work.
We're going to need a campfire live to listen to stories for those who can't go. So we're trying to figure out what the best way to do this is. Obviously, this is a vacation weekend for us as well. So we don't want to just spend 24/7 on a camera, but we also want to make sure that everyone feels included. So I think one way that we'll do it is have a variety of us filming just random things, and we'll have like a highlight reel, sort of organic for you all to watch afterward.
Like
and
a recap,
yeah,
fun thing.
We will go live for sure at some point during the week.
In the Facebook group.
Yes, we're going to figure out what that looks like for you all, but
and how we can do it, because we don't want anyone to feel left out, of course. So
also there's the issue, I'm not sure about, I know in the cabin area the Wi-Fi is pretty good, but I don't know about the other spots, like the Wi-Fi and the cell service. So but it will all be dependent on that, but we definitely are going to try our best to make sure that everyone feels included.
Absolutely. Yeah. This has been a really fun live. This has been good.
It has, and it's so funny. Like, I love seeing our numbers during lives just keep growing. It's so nice.
And then at the chit chat, they don't go down.
When I would think everyone's like out, y'all are boring.
You guys stay.
Yeah.
And we do get comments sometimes. Again, I have not answered a negative one about this. People thanking us for pre-recorded content because sometimes they don't have the time of the day to watch a live. And they just thank us for that. And I'm so grateful that people love lives and that they love the pre-recorded, because some people don't want to sift through this, but the people that are here, all 111 of you guys want to be here and listen to all of our chat about growing up and our kids and all kinds of stuff.
Wearing bathrobes.
And wearing bathrobes. Yes, and sweaty hands. So thank you guys for that. And for those of you who would prefer to watch pre-recorded lives, I understand you. I totally get it.
I would never watch this whole live.
Never.
I don't have time to.
No, I wouldn't.
Yeah.
I would not. No. And I get texts from family members who are like watching me, like as they brush their teeth at night and stuff. And I'm like, how? Well, how are you just just sitting there
Well,
and watching.
and I guess here's the difference. Like, we don't consider ourselves entertaining, and I guess maybe some people consider this as some form of entertainment.
Yes, I could see the side of people being like, oh my gosh, shut up. Shut
absolutely.
Up and move on.
Absolutely.
That's what I think about when I sit here. What is this, like going on 10 full minutes of us just chatting?
Mindlessly.
I would be saying, oh my gosh, I just needed to know how to make a card. Now, will you hush? So I get it. I totally get it. We're not naive to that. We're really not. Trust me. Trust me. I only watch your lives. That's really sweet.
I love that.
That's really
it's so
sweet.
interesting. Oh, since there's so many people here and they don't mind to chat, we were talking. It's so interesting. You know, when we greet everyone, we say, hey, my name's Becca or Rachel, whatever, owner and craft educator here at Oak and Lamp. And when people ask us just in like our hometown, like, what do you do for a living? Like, oh, I teach people to craft, or I'm a craft educator. They look at me with this wide mouth look on their face. I have no idea what you're talking about. And I'm just like, yeah, it's hard to explain. How would you explain our jobs?
Ooh, I would like
if
this.
you did our job, what would you say that you did?
I think Becca's short and sweet, we teach people how to craft, is very good. But the problem
But it's so broad.
It's broad, and then sometimes we don't have time to talk. We want to. We want to make sure everyone knows exactly what we're doing. Sometimes if we don't have time, if we say, oh, we teach people how to craft, it creates 20 questions.
Well, because then if I divulge a little more information, which is I teach them how to use their Cricut or Glowforge or sublimation. What's a Cricut and what's a Glowforge? Yeah.
Then you're like, oh, which again, we love educating people. That is what we love to do. So it's totally fine doing that. But how would you say it? Let us know.
I want to know.
Let us know. Mom's talking about burning a cabin down?
Mom burned a cabin down on her anniversary one time. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Yeah. Yeah. They lit a fire in the fireplace, and there was like the fireplace should not have been used, and they were not divulged that information. I'm not sure. There was like a crack in it or something. They burned the whole thing down. Yeah. It was a whole thing. Yeah.
Hope you sprung for that insurance.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, Jan. That's horrible.
You are educators in the fine arts, is what Trisha says. I love that. It makes me sound
can I put
really
that on
important.
My business
Yeah,
card?
yeah. Craft
That
education,
sounds
yes. Okay, so we do say craft educator.
Yes.
You teach people. Yeah, exactly, right? Like the craft educator. I think it's a perfect description as well.
I do. Yeah, craft educator. It's
So
very
they're
good.
like, oh, you're an art teacher? No. There's a Seinfeld episode like that.
Is there?
I don't know. That's what Megan said. I actually, that's one season or one show I haven't watched.
I have not watched Seinfeld either.
I mean, I've watched bits and pieces of it. Wayne can quote it. He's watched every one of them. Yeah.
Well, does he have it playing on his route?
Not
Does he,
Seinfeld.
like, watch-
No.
He's safe. He doesn't watch it and drive. He listens to it. I was walking around Walmart yesterday, and there was a girl that was, you know, they do the Walmart pickup. So they have workers go around with these carts and put things in the cart and make the orders for the people that come and pick it up. And she was watching Netflix on her phone. She had it propped up. And I felt so awkward asking her a question about trash bags while she was trying to watch a movie with an AirPod in. And I was like, excuse me.
Only you would feel awkward. I'd be like, hey, put that down.
I'm sorry. Can you want to pause your show real quick so I can ask a quick question while you're on the clock?
Chrissy says scholar of artisan techniques, and I think that sounds fancy.
Artisan makes me think of bread.
Because everything makes you think of food. I'm the same way.
You got a point.
Someone actually commented, it's weird to be on a live without you talking about food.
It's because we were disappointed with food today.
We did talk about food. We talked about nachos.
We come on live and we're hungry, so we talk about food, but we were disappointed today, so we're not in the mood to talk about food. That's what it is.
I'm looking at the map of the campground, and it's huge. How are we going to find each other? Shauna, that's a great question. That's why I want to know where everyone has booked, because I am going to create a map with names for everyone so that you all can have it.
I could just keel over and die.
Type 1 right here.
Are you going to like take it and make an SVG and change the colors?
Sure.
She said, I was just wondering how far she was going to go with this. I wasn't sure.
I mean, I can. My plan was just take a screenshot and put your names on it, but
that sounds good to me.
Whatever.
No, I'm not trying to make you do extra work. I just didn't know what your plan was over there.
Oh,
this has been really fun. It's like having girlfriends in my living room. CJ, that's how we feel. We always, even if we're having a bad day, we say this all the time, even if we're having a blah day, if we can just make it to the live, just like when it snowed in, Becca had to come get me from my house for us to get here. But we're like, we want to go live. We want to see you guys. We don't want to miss a day. And we're so glad that we did. We did have a sale, and it was a very successful one-day sale.
It was amazing.
It was amazing. We are still on cloud nine from that sale. It was incredible. It was just $10 off if I'm being
Yeah, we were like, no one will get it. It's only $10.
We're talking as many dollars as I can hold up in my fingers. That's it.
Yeah, my Herbalife tea is the same price.
$10. Our nachos were more expensive.
That is
than
true.
That today. They shouldn't have been, but they were.
Yeah, they were crappy.
They were crappy nachos. $10 was all that they saved, and these
Jumped on it, loved it.
Jumped almost 20. Now was it 19? I think 19 total.
19
joined, and we launched it at like noon. We went live at 1, so only a couple of hours passed for people to actually know about it. We were completely blown away that $10 could make such a difference.
I'm almost like, should we always keep it that? Like, you know, our price is this, but it's always this. You know?
It's always this.
No, it's very confusing. Like the whole, just to be 100% honest, like the whole business, like mental pricing and all of that, it's bizarre.
We don't know if it's the sense of the urgency or if it's the actual price or like what it is about it. But again, it's not like you're saving $50.
Yeah.
You're saving $10. You cannot.
Which to some people is a lot of money. Like we're not saying.
No, trust me.
Most people, $10 is not a ton of money.
You can't go get a fast food meal under $10 really anymore. But saving that is worth it to you all. And again, we get it. We're dollars and cents people too. We understand that.
So Jen says it made a difference for me because she loves a sale. And I get that too.
Yes.
Everyone wants to feel like they're getting a deal.
Everyone loves a sale. We love sales.
We're just trying to figure out like the psychology behind this because we don't know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Because again, we were like, let's just come in. Since it's MLK Day, let's pop a $10 off sale.
Yeah, we just wanted to be with you because we knew that you would be off from work.
20 people, 13 in an hour and a half when we were live. It was amazing to us. And again, thank you. We're so grateful.
Yeah, it's amazing.
Thank you to all the brand new 19 members that joined during that sale. We've had more since then, of course, but during the sale, thank you guys so much for that.
Shauna said, I'm just going to make a shirt. She's the one who asked about the map.
Yes.
I'm just going to make a shirt that says, if lost, please return to Oak and Land.
There you go.
We'll put a beeper on you, like one of those AirPod or the what's the air tags?
Tiles.
The little tags.
Yes, the air tags.
Yeah.
Yes. We'll pop one of those on you for sure. Maybe we can get some glow-in-the-dark wristbands. So if it's at night, we can just see where everybody's at.
Are you going to be taking people sightseeing? So Sharon, no, because I need to be taking sightseeing. I've been to this state park. We used to camp there when I was a kid, but as an adult one time, and it's over 2 hours from our hometown. Like
I've never been.
I don't really know
I think
about
my mom
it. It's
been.
beautiful.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
I'm looking very forward
Yeah.
to it.
Maybe you could take me sightseeing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But we hope you're going to come along with the camping with the flock with us. We also hope you've enjoyed this video today. We've made some really cute little cards, shaker cards. This was fun.
Yeah.
Shaker cards can be very intimidating, so I'm very glad that this one was really, really easy to do. I think it's really cute. I like it a lot.
I'm happy with it.
I'm super happy with it. Thank you, Becky, for
Anyway,
making this file.
yes, the file drops on Monday. Be looking on Monday for it.
I hope you all have a fantastic day. We're going to be live tomorrow's Thursday.
Mm-hmm. So
10:30 in the AMs. I don't know if it's going to be me or Becca. Again, it's been one of those weeks. We will do better next week. We promise.
Well, we have a whole list of amazing things, but we're waiting for the supplies to come in, and they're coming in, so it's very exciting.
And it's hard to know when they're going to come in to schedule them, and then we're going back and forth on some really awesome titles that we could potentially do.
Yeah.
So, yeah, just bear with us. But thank you guys so much. We will see you tomorrow morning at 10:30 a.m. Eastern. Is there any more questions? I don't want to miss anything.
So.
I don't think so. Have a wonderful day, guys.
Wait. Just in my baby gift. When is the shower? I don't want to miss it. Cheryl, we haven't put it on the calendar yet. We need to do that. I'm thinking March, because that's absolutely the latest that we could do. But probably a Saturday in March, early March. That's what I'm thinking. Yep. We'll let you know for sure.
Yeah.
Great question. Thank you
so much, though.
Everyone have a
all
fantastic
these gifts coming in.
day.
It's making my day. You don't even understand. To know that you guys care so much about me and this little baby, that you would spend your own money buying things for him. I'll never let him forget all the amazing ladies that hopefully he gets to meet some of them, you know, when he's 8 weeks old. But I will never let him forget all the amazing people that Mom works with. So thank you guys so much. We hope you have a great day. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye, guys.